Alright, today we're going to be talking about the difference between real and fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was recently at a flea market and I picked up this. It says 5DS Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game Stardust Overdrive, 9 cards per pack, got the copyright English edition up there in the top right corner, and all this stuff. And I obviously knew it was fake when I bought it, but I feel that some people should be warned about this kind of stuff before they buy stuff for their kids or for a gift or something like that. They cost 50 cents per pack, and that's the first giveaway that they're fake. I mean, no, you're never going to buy a booster pack for 50 cents of anything, really. And also, so first of all, we could start with looking at the booster pack. We can see that it's very cheaply made. It doesn't feel like a booster pack. Almost feels like foily. When you rip it, when you opened it, doesn't open very well. Like, for example, when I opened this pack, it ripped right here. Like you're opening a bag of sunflower seeds almost, was how I sort of imagined it. You can also see that you can see the clear plastic. Get that to focus. Focus. Okay, you can see the clear plastic. There we go, perfect. You can see the clear plastic when you tear it. That never happens with real packs. Obviously, they fake. Also, look at the backs. There's a lot of misspellings commonly on fake packs. On this one, for example, you can see that this bottom thing right here, there's no spaces or anything. It's just kind of one huge run-on sentence. Actually, not even a run-on sentence, one big word, technically, because there's no spaces. So that's an obvious giveaway. Now, to the actual cards, you can see here we have the 9 cards that came in here. There were 9 cards. Yeah, they actually did put 9 cards in there. Proud of them for being able to count. You can see that there was one holo in the pack. We'll start out with that. With the holo Ghost Frog, first off, you're going to see that it's one big sheet. The holo is one big sheet. You can't feel any difference between the actual picture and the outside of it. That's the first thing I noticed when I folded this up. It feels completely different than the common cards. If you were to rub your fingers on both of them, they feel absolutely different. I mean, we might as well use this card for an example too. If you look on the back, you'll see that there's a scratch going across the bottom of the card. Obviously, you're never going to see that in a real booster pack. Your card's not going to be scratched coming out of the pack. You also will notice a little bit of yellowing around the water thing right there. That's not like that on the real cards. I have some real cards here to sort of compare it to. Yeah. Another thing is on some of the backs of these cards, this one for example, you can see ink blots. See, right in the light, right there. You can see ink blots. You're never gonna see that on real Pokemon card, which is this right here. You can see the backs of them. Actually, pretty close. Not bad. These were actually really high quality fakes that I purchased, but yeah. Some of them are miscut. This card's miscut right here. It was in the pack. It's way too thin at the top, too fat at the bottom, so it was miscut on the sheet. But I mean, what more can you expect? You'll also notice that the fake card is cut from a darker cardstock. Wait, hold it up, sort of like this. You can see that the one on the right is darker than the one on the left. It's like that with all of them, actually. This faker must have just used a darker cardstock. Sorry, that was out of the image. Just a darker cardstock. I mean, I'm not really that familiar with the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. So I mean, you guys would have to let me know if there's any anything else wrong with the actual cards, if there's any misspellings or anything like that, because I don't have a lot of these cards to pair them with. You can read that. Yeah, something else I noticed. You'll notice that this card appears to be from a different set than the rest of these cards, because that's how Yu-Gi-Oh denotes the set, whether it was magic rulers or something like that. That's how Yu-Gi-Oh determines that, how Pokemon has sorry about that. Camera punched my camera. Sorry about that. But as you can see, Pokemon uses this set things in like the bottom right hand corner. Actually, I was really impressed with these fakes that they actually got like this right. Like they had like the actual like Yu-Gi-Oh like sort of like foil thing down there on all the cards, like all cards Yu-Gi-Oh cards do. Kind of impressive. Took hard work and dedication to make these fakes to try and rip off little kids and unsuspecting parents. But yeah, pretty much that. It's really not that easy. Hard to tell if cards are fake or if they're real. If you've held like a hand of cards before, you'll know immediately these are like less quality than real Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Are thicker. Pack was thinner. Yeah, so I mean, pretty much just use common sense out there. Don't get ripped off. It's bad. And actually, a funny story. I was like haggling with the lady because she was trying to sell them to me for $1 a pack, and I was like, "Lady, I know they're fake. Like, just give them to me for 50 cents a pack. I'm buying them because they're funny or whatever." And she would not do it. She said I had to buy them all in bulk if I wanted them for 50 cents each. So I ended up paying $1 for this pack. So I guess you're welcome. $1 to teach people that Yu-Gi-Oh cards are very easy to tell the fakes of. Yeah, so leave in the comments if you've noticed anything absolutely ridiculous about these cards that I missed, or actually just comment like the craziest Yu-Gi-Oh card you've ever found that was a fake, because I know my friend has somewhere like this down here is in like bubble font, like a cartoony font. So I mean, there's some ridiculous things out there, so just like let me know if you've had any ridiculous finds. Alright, until next time.